What are your thoughts on what we just did?
Um, it was very I felt like it was very adjacent to like um, my life experience at this current moment, in the sense that like every phase of your life, or for the most part, for most people, I think I can say, it's like fleshed out already and planned out up until like you graduate college. I don't know. Some people might know that they're gonna go and continue their education. Other people might graduate with like a job lined up or something like that. But for the most part, that's never really the case. So it's interesting, because not only was it like a very like abrupt and like last minute, like the preparation, like the process, but it also felt very like genuine and raw, because I could see myself in the character's shoes and what she's kind of going through right now. So it felt like very doable and very enjoyable.
I thought it was a cool experience. Getting the script the day of and just kind of working through it kind of brought about really cool results. It's funny because it's like you don't have time to like be in your head about it. So if you mess up, keep going, and then eventually it turns into a lot more of a natural and conversational dialogue. This is my first time like acting on film or something like that. At least in this capacity. So it was a really cool experience.
I really liked it. I really enjoyed like kind of stepping back and taking like a more simple, I guess, role. I feel like whenever I do theater or short films, I always end up kind of having all these lines I have to memorize, and I get really stressed out and in my head that I'm ruining every single shot. So it was kind of nice to just kind of relax and take a chill pill this time.
I've never like seen an approach to making a short form narrative like this, so I think that it was cool just to see like how this works and how the process is different. I think everybody did such a great job at like kind of getting a script day of and just executing it really well. So I think just like seeing collaboration.
It was process-wise different this time, but it was interesting because it felt raw and genuine. Like the conversation at the park earlier, like following a script, but like following it loosely. It was nice to, I guess, see the execution. Yeah, it was really interesting. I enjoyed it.
What are your thoughts on your own future?
My own future. So obviously, like the character has like some similarities to the character in The Worst Person in the World, and I feel like I saw it recently, and I think that that's just such a great depiction and like representation of like what it feels like to want to do everything but not know where to begin or where that's gonna take you, and I don't know, I guess just like the uncertainty of life and not comparing yourself to your peers or others around you, because I know it sounds cliche, but like everyone moves at their own pace, and also cliche, but like it's true when they say that comparison is the thief of joy. Most of the time, if you like think someone's doing things, or gaining things like faster than you are, it's just, I don't know, like everything takes time, and everyone's process is their own. And I see that a lot in this character and in myself, and yeah.
It's a really loaded question. You know, I've always imagined myself being an actress. I can't really picture myself doing anything else. I'm in acting classes right now, and my acting teacher is very, like, adamant that we're all gonna make it, which is kind of hard to believe because I'm a pessimist. But, you know, obviously, yeah, that's, like, the dream, is to be, like, a big Hollywood actress one day, win some awards.
I don't really know. I've been trying to kind of stay more in the present. I feel like looking toward my future too much has honestly hindered me in kind of like creating goals that are attainable and just finding like a direction, I guess. It's a lot easier for me to just kind of take things as they are. I hope I'm happy. That's about it.
I feel positive about my future. I've had some recent outbreaks of like setting goals. Where do I see myself short term and long term? So I feel optimistic about it. There's always going to be bumps in the road, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm prepared for any opportunity or any open doors that come my way.
What are your thoughts on future of cinema?
The future of cinema, it's never going anywhere. I think a lot of people like to conspire that it's dead or that it's not good anymore or there aren't people out there that enjoy art, but with cinema specifically, but I feel like the human spirit is like made to create and both take in art and put out art, and I think that it'll always be around.
I think it's easy to be like, oh, everything's falling apart, but I mean, there's cinema everywhere. Like, people are coming up with new stuff. I mean, like, A24 isn't the only production company that's actually making stuff. I mean, like, there are people on YouTube trying to do things.
I think the future of cinema is really bright. I think in times of extreme political climates, crazy world events, when it feels like everything's falling apart, that makes for the best art. So I think there's going to be a lot of like substantial cinema coming out that kind of touches on a lot of the stuff that we're like experiencing right now.
I think there's always a story to be told, so I think it's not dead. I don't think there's going to be a lack of stories or a lack of movies and shows that come out. I think someone's story is always out there. There's always something to be said, and I think like the creativity wise, like it's like endless. I don't think cinema is gonna fall off like ever, I guess. Like I think there's always something to be put out there.
I feel like you should ask me.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
ask me.
Cool. Wait, what are the questions again? So what are your thoughts on what we just did?
Well, it's a new experience for me. Ironically, I was inspired by Hong Sang-soo, and I was also dealing with my future, my own future. I was just facing a dilemma about my future as a filmmaker, and I thought writing this project would be a way for me to deal with it.
What are your thoughts on your future?
I have big plans for the future. I still wanna be a director. I'm not really in it to make money. I just wanna make films that matter to me. They're made for myself mostly, but I'm sure I'm just hoping that a lot of people will be in for the ride.
What do you think about the future of cinema?
Well, cinema, it's not just Hollywood. There's world cinema. I mean, the cinemas in South Korea, Iran, I mean, to name a few. It's not just about making films for money, but it's also about making films to tell stories about other cultures, not just the Western cultures. Cinema has a long way to go. It's like more than 100 years old at this point, and I'm sure it'll go even further, like painting, sculpture. I feel like it's a relevant mode of expression today. So, yeah.